Flounder is a highly valuable seafood and is caught mainly in shallow, near-shore waters. Catching flounder requires special skill and technique. One of the common methods is to use bottom nets, which are dragged over areas where flounder hide. Due to the nature of flounder, they often lie close to the seabed, so fishermen will drop nets with small meshes to catch the flounder as they move past. In addition, there is the method of fishing with a rake or a trawl, in which fishermen will use a large rake or a net to sweep across the seabed, catching flounder hiding in the sand or mud. However, flounder fishing must comply with regulations on the protection of aquatic resources, because overexploitation will affect the flounder population in the wild. In addition to the above methods, flounder fishing can also use modern means such as fishing boats equipped with sonar equipment to detect and locate flounder schools. These devices help fishermen determine the depth and exact location of flounder on the seabed, thereby optimizing the fishing process. Another technique is to use flounder fishing, in which fishermen will attach bait to a fishing rod and drop it into the sea, waiting for the flounder to bite. However, this method is less popular due to its low efficiency and the need for patience. Flounder fishing not only brings a stable source of income to fishermen but also contributes to the seafood processing industry. However, to ensure sustainable development, authorities need to strictly control fishing, avoid overexploitation and protect the habitat of this fish species. Implementing conservation measures, such as banning fishing during the breeding season or limiting the size of halibut that can be caught, is very important to maintain this valuable aquatic resource for future generations. In addition, halibut fishing also requires cooperation between fishermen and environmental protection organizations to ensure that fishing methods do not harm the marine ecosystem. Some research and conservation initiatives have been implemented, such as establishing marine reserves where halibut can live and thrive without being disturbed by fishing activities. Furthermore, promoting and raising public awareness about the protection of this fish species is also an important factor in minimizing the negative impacts of fishing activities. Along with the development of technology, flounder fishing methods are also increasingly improved to increase efficiency while still protecting aquatic resources. The application of techniques such as sustainable fishing, using nets with reasonable meshes, and selective harvesting methods will help maintain the stability of flounder populations. In addition, the development of flounder farming models in artificial environments is also being researched and implemented, helping to reduce the pressure of exploitation from nature and create a stable supply for the market. In short, flounder fishing is an important industry for many coastal communities. But to maintain the sustainability of this industry, it is necessary to have reasonable exploitation strategies, protect the environment and ensure a balance between economic development and protection of natural resources in addition to measures to conserve and manage aquatic resources. Fishermen also need to change their fishing habits to adapt to climate change. Many studies have shown that rising sea temperatures and changes in currents can affect the migration and growth of flounder. Therefore, monitoring and understanding changes in marine environmental conditions will help fishermen adjust their fishing methods and timing accordingly, minimizing losses and protecting flounder populations. In addition, promoting international cooperation in the field of seafood exploitation also plays an important role. Countries with common sea areas need to coordinate to develop unified policies and regulations on the protection and sustainable exploitation of aquatic resources. This will not only help protect flounder but also many other marine species, ensuring the long-term development of the fisheries industry in the region. Finally, support from the government and non-governmental organizations in research and development of sustainable fishing technology is also essential. Initiatives to develop fishing nets that do not harm other species, or smart monitoring systems that help fishermen monitor and adjust their fishing, will contribute to minimizing negative impacts on the environment. If these measures are widely applied, not only flounder but also many other aquatic species will be protected and exploited effectively and sustainably. To ensure the sustainable development of the fisheries industry, raising public awareness of the important role of flounder and other marine species in the marine ecosystem is extremely necessary. Education and advocacy programs on marine resource protection, as well as encouraging consumers to choose sustainably harvested seafood products, will contribute to creating an environmentally friendly consumer market. The government can also promote policies to support fishermen in switching to environmentally friendly fishing methods, while creating mechanisms to encourage sustainable aquaculture models. A positive trend in the current halibut fishing industry is the development of fishing models combined with ecotourism. Fishermen can participate in sea tours, where visitors can experience traditional fishing processes and learn about marine resource conservation measures. This not only provides additional income for fishermen but also helps spread the message about the importance of protecting marine resources, thereby reducing exploitation pressure and enhancing the sustainable value of the fisheries industry. In addition, research and application of new technologies such as aquaculture models in controlled areas or the use of special nets to catch halibut without affecting other species are also potential directions in the future. These advances not only help minimize negative impacts on marine ecosystems but also create a stable and long-term supply of halibut, ensuring human seafood consumption while preserving aquatic resources for future generations. In short, for halibut fishing to become a sustainable industry and bring long-term benefits to both the community and the environment, close coordination is needed between fishermen, scientists, management agencies and society. Only when all these factors work together can we protect and develop marine resources effectively and sustainably to maintain the sustainability of halibut fishing. It is important to apply strict management and monitoring policies from the authorities. These agencies can develop regulations on the quantity and size of halibut that can be caught, to prevent overfishing. At the same time, it is necessary to have measures to control and closely monitor fishing activities to ensure that fishermen comply with regulations to protect aquatic resources. Another important factor is to promote scientific research in the field of marine biology, to better understand the growth and reproductive characteristics of halibut as well as the factors that affect their living environment. These studies will provide important data to help managers develop appropriate protection policies and support fishermen in changing their fishing methods to suit the actual situation. Along with that, developing community management models, in which fishermen play an active role in protecting marine resources. will help create an effective resource monitoring and protection system. These models can include organizing self-managed fishing groups, monitoring the status of aquatic resources, and actively participating in marine environmental protection activities. Local communities also need to participate in educational activities, raising awareness about the importance of protecting flounder and other aquatic species. These programs not only help fishermen better understand the sustainable value of marine resources, but also help them apply reasonable fishing methods, thereby minimizing the destruction of the habitat of flounder and other marine life. Finally, flounder conservation policies need the support of international organizations, as the sea areas where flounder live can cross national boundaries. Establishing international cooperation agreements, jointly managing and protecting common marine resources, will create a favorable environment for the sustainable development of the fisheries industry. Only with the cooperation of all stakeholders can we protect and develop long-term aquatic resources, including flounder. For future generations, flounder usually live on sandy or muddy seabeds, so the main fishing method is to use bottom nets. Fishermen will drop small mesh nets into areas where flounder hide, then drag the net across that area to catch the fish. Another method is to use a trawl or drag net, in which fishermen sweep across the seabed to catch flounder lying in the sand. Sometimes, fishing boats also use sonar to detect schools of flounder on the seabed, helping fishermen determine fishing areas more accurately. However, to protect fishery resources and maintain sustainable development, fishing methods need to be strictly managed to avoid overfishing. In addition to the above methods, fishermen can also use flounder fishing techniques, in which they drop a fishing rod with attractive bait to the seabed where flounder often lives. This technique requires patience and skill in choosing the right bait. But has little impact on other species in the area. Some fishermen also combine flounder fishing with the exploitation of other seafood species, which helps increase economic efficiency. However, to maintain the sustainability of this resource, it is necessary to apply regulations such as limits on the size of flounder allowed to be caught, or closed fishing seasons. These measures not only help protect flounder but also contribute to maintaining the balance of the marine ecosystem. In addition to traditional fishing methods, some fishermen have begun to apply modern technologies to improve efficiency and minimize negative impacts on the environment. One of these technologies is the use of modern detection devices such as sonar and GPS, which help to accurately determine the location of flounder schools on the seabed. This not only saves fishermen time and effort, but also avoids indiscriminate exploitation of fishless areas, protecting other ecosystems. Another technique being developed is the use of environmentally friendly fishing nets. With mesh sizes designed to catch only large flounder, helping to protect juvenile fish and other small creatures. In this way, fishermen can continue to fish without harming flounder populations or other marine species. However, the success of these technologies also depends on fishermen properly and fully applying resource protection regulations. In addition, models of flounder farming in artificial environments are also being researched and tested. This could be a sustainable alternative to wild fishing, helping to reduce pressure on wild halibut populations. These models not only ensure a stable supply but also minimize the impact on the marine ecosystem. However, to achieve long-term effectiveness, investment in research, technology and aquaculture quality management systems is needed. In summary, halibut fishing is an important industry but also requires continuous adjustment and improvement to ensure sustainability. Modern fishing methods and advanced technology, combined with resource protection regulations and active community participation, will help the industry develop stably and sustainably in the future. In addition to applying modern methods and technology, educating and raising awareness of fishermen about marine resource protection is an important factor in maintaining the sustainability of the halibut fishing industry. Training courses on sustainable fishing techniques, juvenile fish identification, and the protection of halibut spawning areas can help fishermen better understand the importance of maintaining biodiversity in the marine environment. They should also be educated about legal regulations related to the protection of fishery resources, such as closed fishing seasons and closed fishing zones. In addition, cooperation between fishermen and environmental organizations is also important in controlling and maintaining halibut stocks. These organizations can support fishermen in adopting environmentally friendly fishing methods, and provide information and financial support for marine conservation initiatives. Protection initiatives such as the establishment of marine protected areas or restricted fishing zones can help flounder grow and develop naturally. To increase the effectiveness of protection, authorities should coordinate with international organizations and coastal communities to implement stricter monitoring programs to ensure compliance with flounder fishing regulations. Strict inspection and handling measures should be implemented to prevent illegal fishing and encourage compliance with regulations to protect the marine environment. Finally, developing marine economic models that combine fishing and ecotourism can also be an effective solution to reduce overfishing pressure and protect marine resources. Tourists can participate in tours to experience the process of catching flounder, while learning about conservation methods and the importance of protecting the ocean. This not only helps raise public awareness but also creates additional income for fishermen, while promoting sustainable ecotourism. In short, to protect and develop sustainable flounder resources, close coordination between factors from technology, policy, fishing communities and environmental protection organizations is needed. These efforts will help the fisheries industry develop stably and protect valuable resources for future generations to achieve sustainable halibut fishing. Strong management and coordination among